January 25th, 1977, Donkey of the Day goes out to Kizzy Polk. Kizzy Polk is a typical hood girl. She doesn't have a job. She never been married. She banks on government assistance to provide for her and her small child. Kizzy is a natural hater. She's distasteful and disrespectful. She's very ignorant. Kizzy is known to be the typical street kind of chick. She's a wannabe gang member. She has 4 children and 1 grandchild. She has 2 different dads for the children.
I take my position as an auntie very serious. Like, it is a job that God gave me, a role that I must play. And I feel like if you need a picture of an auntie, it's me.
Kizzy Polk don't like me. She don't like how I carry myself. She don't like my character. She don't like that other people like me. She don't like that her children love me. Kizzy Polk hates me. That's not a good word to say about your sibling towards yourself, but I honestly feel that way. Kizzy Polk tried to unalive me on multiple occasions. I'll just give you guys a little backstory. One day she was hot off of PCP. I was on the phone with her oldest child. My niece didn't want to speak to her. She attacked me. It got real graphic. I won't even show a picture. She bit the side of my boob. The skin was stuck to my shirt. I went to the hospital. They wanted to know if an animal bit me. An animal. I got a tetanus shot. An animal. Kizzy Polk is not your typical older sister. When you think of an older sister, you think of a career. You think of qualifications. You think of respect. You think of like the next in line for your mom. That's what older sister vibe give me. Like, not so strict as your mom, but don't play those games. More lenient, but still look after you, if that makes any sense. If you are an older sibling, comment below and let me know how you treat your siblings. If you are a younger sibling like myself, comment below and tell me how you feel. Okay, so I'm sweating. This topic is one of those things where I'm done with it. Once I record this video and put it out, I'm not going to mention this person anymore. I'm not going to say anything about family issues. I'm not going to reach out. I'm not going to be bothered. So, Kizzy Polk is a pretender. She's a liar. She likes to say that I lie a lot. She have this thing with zodiac signs. She says cancers is liars. If you're a cancer, comment below. Tell me if you lie a lot. So, I will be honest. I'm a great storyteller. If I don't want you in my business, I will summarize a story in a second. If I don't know you, I will give you a story in a second. So I won't fib about that. I am known to have quick lies, like right off the dome. Kizzy Polk is actually a habitual liar. She lies to any and everybody. She lies for the comfort of herself. So, for example, she would start a random conversation, tell you all of these things that she's making up as she go, so she can ask you A, a cigarette, B, $1. That's just how she rolls. I'm not sure why she doesn't panhandle. I'm not sure. Kizzy Polk is very rude and distasteful. I'm speaking from experience because Kizzy Polk is my older sister. We are 11 years apart. She has been nothing but a bad seed in my life, to be honest. I go above and beyond to make sure that my niece and nephew is good because I hold them close and dearly to my heart. And their mom is not the best mom in the world. She's not a good candidate for a mom at all. To be quite honest, She gave up her 3 children. Her 3 older children, she signed her rights over. What mom you know carry children for 9 months plus, because you go 40 weeks, which is 10 months, and simply could just sign on a piece of paper that you don't want your children anymore? You want to run the streets. Ironically, she hung with women that had their kids in their care. So I'm not sure why she didn't take care of her kids. I have no clue at all. I'm not sure at all. I'll give you another story time really quickly. Another instance of Kizzy Poke trying to alive me. My niece that's 12 was about, I want to say she was maybe 1 going on 2 or maybe 2. My niece, my older niece, and my sister had a confrontation. They was going back and forth, placing words back and forth. I normally don't get into that because right is right, wrong is wrong. If this your mom, y'all can figure it out. If your mom is being wrong, y'all can figure it out. I normally don't get involved in those kind of things. In the midst of me minding my business, I walked past the argument. My sister assumed that I was going to take my niece's side because I'm known for protecting my niece and nephew. So she assumed that I was going to take my niece's side. She swung on me. We started to fight. Her and my niece was already in the middle of a conversation, so my niece started to fight her as well. So she began to say, y'all wanted to jump me, this is all y'all wanted to do. She grabbed the iron on the stove. So, you know, if you have a stove that's not electric, you have those irons that you could clean. You pick up, you clean your stove. She hit me in my head with it. I have a knot right here on my head. My niece is 12. I just told y'all that I got this maybe when she was 1 or 2. This knot haven't gone away at all. I haven't moved from that spot. I haven't gone away. Okay. Enough with the backstories. Kizzy Pope. This actually makes my stomach turn because I'm a consoling person. I'm very talkative. I'm very open to my emotions. But having this kind of conversation kind of make me upset because it's my real sister. It's my flesh and blood. We came out the same vagina. We act totally different. We act nothing the same. I congratulate RuPaul Drag Race. I congratulate people when they wins. I'm excited. I'm a positive person. I see the good in people. I'm serious about serious things. I play around when it's time to play around. Kizzy Pope is a natural hater. I don't want to say a natural born hater because I don't think my mom raised her to have hate in her heart or hate in her blood. I think maybe along the way she got jealous of her peers and started projecting, I'm assuming. She's very rude. She's very disrespectful. She is the type of person that can rain on your parade when it's sunny and nice outside. Okay, so I will speak on one more thing that I didn't like that she did around me. So Christmas came. One of my friend's kids was super excited about his gift. He proceeded to explain to her what he had. She didn't turn around and look at him. She didn't get. So one of my videos is titled Living in the Shed. As you guys that watch me, know, I was just currently homeless in New Jersey. I didn't have nowhere to stay. I'm not sure if the person who told my sister about the title was thinking that I was saying her house was a shed, or my sister just made up that I said that her house was a shed. Okay, so my sister texted me. No, let's back it up. I actually saw her. So I saw my sister one day. She came. She was intoxicated. I don't know how much. She's an alcoholic. So I don't know how much. On a scale from 1 to 10, I can't point out the number. So she was intoxicated. She walked past me. She was talking in third person. This is something that she do. The tough persona is a scam. She's scary for real. So she walked past me. She was talking in third person. She was like basically saying what she heard from the person. So she was like, motherfuckers is funny as hell. I thought this was an apartment, not a shed. I didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing to me directly. She went about her business. I went about my business. Later on that night, I received a text message similar to what she mumbled walking past me. I text back a question mark. At this point, I'm not sure why you just text me, because earlier that day you saw me and I was inside your home that you pay bills in, well, Section 8. Pay bills in, you could have approached me. I don't know why you're trying to be confrontational through the text message, so I just sent the question mark. The next day, I sees my sister. She brings it up. She said, oh yeah, what happened about... I cut it right off. I said, I'm not sure what you was talking about yesterday, so I didn't respond. And when you text me, I sent the question mark because I don't know what you mean. She said, yeah, motherfuckers, I'm not sure who motherfuckers are so messy they want us to be mad at each other. I'm not sure who want us to be mad at each other. To be quite honest with you and her, I know she's not going to watch this video, but if you do come across this video, I don't have a problem with you. I never had a problem with you. I don't like your character. I don't like you as a parent. But you per se, I don't have an issue with you. We don't have nothing in common. If we wasn't blood related, we wouldn't know each other. We wouldn't know each other. You wouldn't know of me, I wouldn't know of you. We wouldn't run in the same circles. We wouldn't date the same men. We wouldn't shop at the same places. We wouldn't know each other. Fun fact about that, which is not even funny. My sister had multiple sex partners to the point where when I was growing up dating guys, I didn't know who to date because she had sex with half of the neighborhood. Yes, half of the neighborhood. So she would say in arguments or shady moments, I had sex behind her. When, in all reality, the last straw was me picking up and leaving. Me deciding that I'm worth much more. I don't want to live the way that I was living. So the first time I moved to West Virginia was 7 or 8 years ago. I didn't tell anyone. I just picked up and left. My sister, Kizzy Pope, she put my clothes out in the rain because I didn't want to watch my niece. She was quote unquote working for a daycare. She wasn't working there. She was going there to do a program so she could receive welfare. So she wanted me to babysit my niece. I don't have children. I didn't have children there. I don't have children now. I said no. I went about my business. The next day I returned to her house. She had all of my things outside in the pouring rain. The pouring rain. My clothes smelled like lightning bugs. If you are familiar with fireflies, my clothes smelled like that. Okay, so I just threw away half of the stuff, and what I can keep that wasn't damaged, I brought with me. I moved to West Virginia. Just moved. I was really homesick. I was missing my niece and nephew like crazy. My youngest niece, I was missing her like crazy. I reached out. I let my family know where I was at. After I never told nobody where I went by things differently. I told my loved ones. I've reached out to my friends. I let people know I'm jumping on this as a leap of faith. I'm not interested in living in New Jersey no more. This is what I want to do. I'm not that kind of person. I normally just go about my business. Just take flight. Got that from my dad. Just pick up and go. So this time I did things differently. So I proceeded to pack. I said my I love yous. I didn't see my sister leaving. She was in her room. So I said I love you to my niece. I proceeded to pack. I left. I received a text message maybe like 5 to 10 minutes later from my niece. So I will be honest, I didn't click on the message. I just read the beginning of the message. It was basically saying like, oh my God, TT, you didn't even leave yet and I miss you already. I love you. I'm getting teary-eyed right now. So I didn't read the message fully, and I got another message from my sister's cell phone, which said "I love you" in all caps. I didn't text back. I was really emotional at the moment. So maybe 2 hours passed. I text my niece's phone back. I said, "I love you. Tell your mom I love her, and don't be sad." Went about my day. I'm leaving. I'm on the road. So I checked into a hotel. I went to shower. I pick up my phone and I have a text message on my phone. So the text message is from my niece's telephone. So the text message say, "You don't have to worry about neither one of us. She just cut the fuck up. You're a selfish ass bitch. I can't calm her down. I hope your life be a living fucking hell. Your dumbass rabbits ate my fucking wall, which you blocked with the picture. I gotta pay for that shit. Like you said in my shed. You're not gonna get it together, ever. You're grown as hell with no kids. You gotta do better, girl. Fuck you."